Hi everyone, I have a review for you guys today. Today I'm going to review different Benefit face powders and blushes. I'm talking about these boxed face powders, just in case you guys didn't know what I was talking about. Okay, I have 8 different ones, and I believe Benefit only has 8 different ones. If there are more, please do let me know. Not that I'm some kind of crazy Benefit boxed face powder and blushes collector or anything like that. No, just over the years I've been buying one here and there, and now I have 8, and I think I've bought all of them, so I thought might as well do a review since I have all different 8 ones. Okay, so I'm gonna start with, I think this one, because I think this is like the least popular one. I haven't seen many people do reviews on this one or many people having it. This is called number 10, 10, and it looks like this, and it's a bronzing powder and highlighting powder. Okay, bronzer and highlighter duo, that is. The texture of all of these powders, it's very velvety, very pigmented. So I'll do a quick swatch. This is like the finger swatch. Sorry, the lighting's not like the best right now. It was really good earlier, but wow, it's kind of like all these box powders, they are velvety, and you know, it's velvety and all that stuff, but they can get very powdery. I did a swatch on like a really weird spot, can't really show it to you guys. So that's like the bronzing and highlighting duo. I could easily use this duo as eyeshadow duo, because honestly the highlighter, it's, I don't know, it's like too white and pearly. Okay, and the bronzer, I guess I could use this as a bronzer, or like a, maybe even like a glowy sun-kissed look for my cheeks. But I think it'll be really pretty as eyeshadow. I have used this, the bronzing color, as eyeshadow before. Okay, and they all smell amazing. So that's number 10. Next I'm gonna do Dallas, which is, I would call this a bronzer, but like the box description calls this a Dusty Sunset Plum Powder. Okay, so yeah, it does have a bit of like a plum shade to it, like a bronzer with a bit of plum undertone and bit of shimmers. Okay, and I'll do a swatch of this one too. I'll just show you guys a finger swatch. Okay, like the middle finger one. Okay, that's Dallas. I know you can't really see the shimmers. You know what, I'll do it on my arm too. But it's, you can't really see the shimmers, but it's definitely here. And this one, yeah, it's a little bit too red to be a bronzer, I guess. Okay, so that's Dallas. Hoola is a very popular bronzer. Okay, so that's Hoola. And Hoola is matte. I think Hoola is the only matte powder out of all these box blushes. All the box blushes, all the rest of them do have a bit of shimmers in it, some of them more than others. But Hoola has no shimmers. It's completely matte. So this is perfect for bronzing powder, or you can use it as like a contouring powder too. And just to compare the color with Dallas. Okay, so this one here is Hoola, and this one is Dallas. Okay, so as you can see, Hoola is very earthy color, and Dallas is kind of reddish. Okay, so I'll put Hoola here. But you know what, Dallas seems more pigmented, but you know, Hoola is very pigmented too. Okay, so now I have 4 different colors. Maybe I should use this arm. Okay, next I'm gonna show you guys this really pretty blush color called Thrrob. Okay, Thrrob is a pink, like a light pink color blush with a bit of shimmers. The shimmers, I wouldn't say they're faint, but they're not super chunky. If you guys remember the blush called Angelica from NARS, that blush has so much shimmers in it, right? But this one, compared to that, it has very little, but it is definitely noticeable. Okay, so I'll do a swatch of that. I'll use this arm now. Because it's light pink, it does look kind of pasty, I guess. But that's because it's not really blended. Once this is on your cheeks and it's really well blushed, blended with your brush, it's a very pretty blush color. Okay, someone who's really dark toned, maybe someone who's NC45 and like darker, maybe you wouldn't necessarily want to use this as like a blush because it wouldn't really show on your skin as well. But someone who's like even NC35 or lighter, this would be a very pretty blush color. Okay. I have Dandelion here. This one, it's a very light pink, and the shimmers are very faint. Let's compare it to Thrrob. This is Thrrob, and this is Dandelion. So as you can see, Dandelion is a little bit lighter, and you guys probably can't see the shimmers through the camera, but Dandelion, the shimmers are very faint, and it's very fine, whereas shimmers in Thrrob, it's a little bit more noticeable. Okay, so Dandelion, depending on your complexion, you can use this as like an all-over face powder, or use it as like a highlighter. Or if you're very fair-skinned, or someone who's like my skin tone, who's NC35, in the summertime, yeah, I guess I could probably use this as like a highlighter or all-over face powder. But in winter, when my tan's all gone, I can definitely use this as like a blush too. Okay, so I'll do a swatch of Dandelion as well, right beside Thrrob. See? Okay, so we got Thrrob here and Dandelion. Okay. Now, this is a popular blush color. It's called Coralista. It's a very pretty coral color. That. It's shimmery coral color. And as for like a universal blush color, I think this would be it. I mean, you can definitely build it up to make it like very bright, but if you can also sheer it out too. Okay, so that's Coralista right there. You guys can see. Okay, and this one smells amazing like all the other ones do. Yeah, so Coralista, it's a very popular blush color. Okay, next I have Sugarbomb, which I think this is like their latest one. It has 4 different colors combined. Okay, and it's, I would say, out of all the blushes, all the powders, this one is like the most sheer one. So you can use this as like an all-over face powder because it is pretty sheer. But you can mix up all the colors to use as like a blush color too, and it creates a very unique, pretty color for your cheeks. It says here, Sugar Rush Blush Face Powder. Sugarbomb is your Sugar Rush blush. For a pop of color, swirl these shades together, then sweep on cheeks and face. Okay, so you can use as all over face powder or blush. For me, I use it as blush. I really like this because I feel like I can never put on too much because it is sheer. I'm pretty sure I could. If I keep on building it up, it'll get really red. But you know, on normal occasions, I'm not gonna like go crazy on it. And if I do get a little bit crazy, I know that it'll still be pretty sheer so that I won't look as crazy or clown-like. Okay, so that's Sugarbomb. I'll do a swatch of like a swirl of all 4 colors. You know what? I'm gonna have to make it longer like this so that you guys can see better because of my weird swatch spot. The last one is Sugarbomb. So as you can see, I guess it's a little bit more brighter than Coralista as the color goes, and that's like mix of all 4 colors. I think it's this color right here, the light peachy color, that makes it bright. Okay, last face powder is Georgia, and this is a face powder that I bought very first, probably like 3 years ago, maybe even 4 years ago. Benefit's been around for a long time, and these box face powder have been around for a long time too. I bought this maybe 3-4 years ago, and at that time I bought it because I saw it in a magazine and I saw that like this peach color. Isn't it so pretty? Right away I wanted this peach pretty color to be on my cheeks as like a blush color, and I didn't even try it on, I just bought it. And when I tried it, I think it was in the middle of summer, and I found out that my skin tone was too dark for this, that it didn't really show up. So I ended up giving it away to my friend. And I remember when I gave it away, oh, I guess I forgot to told you guys, all of these boxed powders come with its own brush, like this, like a mini one. Some of them come with like a little different color handle, okay? So the one that came with Georgia, I remember the brush being very stiff and rough, that I really didn't like it. But this one, after I gave it away to my friend because I thought that it was too light for me, 2 years later I went and bought it again because I realized I can use it as highlighter, and that in the winter time when my skin's lighter I can use it as blush. Like it'll give me a very like a nice subtle flush of peachiness for my cheeks in winter. Okay, and yeah, so the new one, the brush, it's like so soft. I'm pretty sure that Benefit must have improved on their brushes or something, because yeah, it's a lot better in quality. Okay, alright, so that is it. Oh, actually I didn't do a swatch for Georgia. See, it's so light. And as you guys can probably see from the swatches, these box powders, one bad thing about them are they're very powdery. Even if I was to use like these brushes that come with it, which I don't, but sometimes I have used, let's say I went like this, it gets so powdery. Yeah. Anyhow, I definitely think these are worth it. I mean, it's not worth it for you to get all 8, no. Depending on your complexion, your skin tone, choose very wisely. Don't be like me and just go out and buy it because you thought the color looked pretty in magazines or in video. Make sure you go out there and try it on. At least, you know, try it on your hand and just blend it and hold it up against your face or something. If not, get like a makeup artist or a salesperson to put it on for you, and make sure they use a clean brush. And yeah, I hope you guys have good luck in getting your right blush color from Benefit. If you guys have any questions or comments, please go ahead down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!